Yeah, top of the morning. This one's for Tip. He's interested in my Maya build. Well, here we go. It's really very simple again. It's all based on cataclysm and motion. It's all pretty straightforward. She's elemental. Everything she does should be there to enhance elementals. There's one of them. Yep, that's more elemental added on to the ammunition. Yep, that's the ricochet. That's damned helpful. The acid cloud. Believe me, it works. Helios. It's not brilliant, but I had a couple of points spare. You can take one of these out and put res on. Reaper is important. You want every bit of gun damage you can on this girl. This build covers two different class mods. Her binder mod is her run around, face lock and shoot everything mod. It's there for cooldown. That's pulled up, hold on. It's there for cooldown, and it gives you extra damage on your Reaper, which is your damage, your gun damage. And that's about all you want. You have fastest cooldown going with extra gun damage. The other mod is your cat mod, and that's the one that really pours on the damage. That's your boss mod. If you're taking down a boss, shove in the cat class. SMG damage 134% up. Add that to the 100+% you have already in your build. SMGs become melting tools. When you're ready for it, put the cat class mod on, kit up with an SMG and take down whatever you're shooting at. So back to the build. Again, it's all about power. She's all elemental. Don't take her to the dragon, she's a nightmare. Yep, Reaper, that was the important one. This had a spare point. I threw it in there. It's not that important. That's brilliant. Slags, electrocutes and corrodes all nearby enemies. That saves you a lot of trouble. Out of this one, life orbs for healing. They're straightforward. She's going to have trouble staying on her feet if she's up too close. She's a mid to long range player. If it's close in, she wants all the healing she can get. More gun damage and fire rates. That's massive. And when you're got someone phase locked, you regenerate we all regenerate health. Up till now it's not been an issue because I'm playing solo, but that's good for the whole crowd. Yep, straightforward. Bit of protection as much as you can get. Increase phase lock. Movement speed. They can't hit you if you're running away. That's the nice one. When you do phase lock, it draws all the enemies into the center of the phase lock. They don't all get affected, but they all get hit by the slag, electrocute and burn. It hurts them. Cool down. You have to be using phase lock as often as possible. Oh, that is nice. When you got crowd, pick one up, phase lock, kill it. The phase lock moves to the next enemy. Remarkable. This one I don't have because it's only really good in the first two levels, true Vault Hunter mode and normal Vault Hunter mode. Once you get to ultimate, it's not really that useful. I'd far rather be able to phase lock. Well, that's it. It's all about weapon damage, elemental damage, and as much protection as I can give her. The loadout for this, the important bit's this one. Two class mods. Get a binder class mod for cooldown. Doesn't have to be legendary, just a good cooldown one. And the legendary cat, or a cat class one to give you SMG damage. Other than that, I usually use obviously an SMG. I've got a whole clatter of SMGs in here. And the plasma casters are fantastic. High rate of fire, devastatingly powerful, beautiful. Don't have to be SMGs, they can be assault rifles. These blasters, the Vladov ones, very fast firing, again, all elemental. Moxie's, the slow hand, she works very well with this. That gives you a return on 4% on your health from damage. More blasters, I've got a good touch in there, but I don't use it very often. That's probably my bad. I have a couple of rubies in here, imported from all over the place from all my players. Heartbreaker, that works well with her as well. All elemental. The hail, again works well with B shield on, and the ruby. So it's a good sniper, some kind of moxie weapon, an SMG, and a rocket launcher for revives, and the two binder and the cat class mod. For the relic, I tend to concentrate everything on electric. I'm running an electric setup on this one owned, so I've got shock damage and cooldown. This Bone of the Ancients gives you extra cooldown rate. Your tactic here is literally to stay slightly back from the combat, and you phase lock, kill the enemy, and keep killing the ones that phase locks. Keep clear for the cooldown, and then phase lock again. Rinse and repeat. It's a very simple tactic. It only changes to bosses when you change over to the cat mod, and then it's the cat mod plus the SMG of your choice, and watch the bugger melt. I keep a whole stack of these. I've got corrosive damage on that, incendiary damage. I don't think I've ever used it. I do have a Bone of the Blood of the Ancients. I would have been better off with SMG ammo on that, but very long-term battles, the extra health is more important than the extra wee bit of shock damage. These relics are also good. It's gun damage, simple as that. If you're going to go into cat class mod and give it 130%, you can make it 170% putting one of these on. That's all Hyperion weapons, bandit weapons, Miliwan weapons. Afterburner you keep because that's for your challenges. Grenades, I use magic missiles as standard for me, if I work that out by now. I always keep Pandemic. That's a good one because it takes a long time. And if you put a ruby moxie weapon in your hand, that gives you some decent healing over a few seconds. Stormfront's the same. That's a nice one. It erupts for 5-6 seconds, keeps going. Chain lightning, that works well with the mod I've got at the moment. The electric mod. And slag transfusion if I need transfusion grenades. You don't need all the top line kit here. A good high ranking shield. My antagonist is a go anywhere shield. Evolution if I'm somewhere where I'm going to get hit by elemental all the time. Sham, I don't think I've actually used it yet, but it's there for heavy shooting areas. And when shooting a lot of bullets at you, the absorb chance on this one's 94%. So 94 out of 100 bullets aren't going to hit you, just get added to your ammunition. That's handy. I've always got a B on board. And I've got a shock spike shield as well. Again, spike shields are for basically Varkids jumping all over you, electrocute the sods. Alright, I think that's the whole build. Like I said, the idea is run with the binder class. Keep slightly back from the action, that gives you maximum cooldown. Phase lock and shoot everything in sight. Let's see if it works.